Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Thomas. This is The Nerd is to Human, and welcome back to Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke. I'm joined today by Patricia.
Howdy, mate.
Howdy, indeed. And today we're just finishing off the game corner part of the Team Rocket attack. We've got Edger up at the front, and actually we're just looking at some of our TMs because we were thinking last time a little bit close to some of them being a bit weak and a few scary moments. So we were just wondering if there was anything useful. And I noticed Thief. Actually, Thief is quite useful because we can steal some items from Pokemon we battle. And really, realistically, there are almost none of that are available in this game. It's kind of quite poor in that sense. But there's one black belt. There's like a black belt couple who have the black belt on their Pokemon, and you can steal those with Thief. So I'll just have a bit of research and check there's nothing else. I seem to recall that's true. So we'll go and get that for Vustundo at a later point, I think. But realistically, I'm not sure there's much we can do with the TMs for now. The problem is you want to use them, but you want to save them up a little bit too. Secret Power is quite a useful move. Aerial Ace you want to hold back because it's a useful move and it can't miss. Rock Tomb wouldn't be bad. Shockwave, nice utility, but really, do you want that end game? Probably not. I mean, Gizmo could be quite good for Gizmo, that one. Maybe we should give that to Gizmo. Get rid of Psywave.
Can we give that to Gizmo? Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that gives her a bit of utility. Because really, she doesn't have much power, and Psywave's completely useless. It really is. So Shockwave at least gives us a bit of more hit against flying and waters, which is nice because we have no grass. And we don't have any rock or ice or anything. So yeah, we are kind of lacking with that. On the note of rock, we do have Rock Tomb here. But it's only these two we can learn it. And I kind of like Vustundo's moves at the moment. And Willow, I can't really remember. We don't want to use Rock Slide, but Rock Tomb we can use. So let's have a little look-see. I think, yeah, we can get rid of Tail Whip. Yeah. And I think it'll be useful Willow because Willow's speed isn't great. So Rock Tomb can lower speed. Yeah. That's a useful little move. Bit of utility again. Yeah, I think that will help. And we know Willow's very much someone we can call upon. And there might be some battles where we want to lower their speed if we do anything. Secret Power is a good one because it can create things like paralysis or things depending on location. So it's going to be something physical. I mean, Gazef would be good because it's got its own type, but we have Hyper Fang with Quick Attack.
Yeah, but you can just, with a Scary Face, you can actually just switch Scary Face for...
It's true, the only thing with Scary Face, it has that slight utility of if anything is quick, we can just cut its speed so that's someone else's opportunity.
Yeah, but
I almost never would use it, but...
Yeah. Gazef is quite fast, though.
Gazef is fast. It's more that Gazef couldn't necessarily do much damage, but we would do that to swap into someone else to help them out. That's more what I'm thinking. Okay. Someone like an Alakazam who maybe Gazef is there, does like a Scary Face sort of thing, takes it. Then we send someone else out who couldn't take 2 hits, but with a Scary Face we could swap them in and then they would hit first. That's kind of the situation we're thinking of. Return we'll use later in the game because it's a really powerful physical normal move. Probably give it to Gazef since we love Gazef. Yeah, just don't think there's much else. But its seed is absolutely rubbish. No one can learn it anyway.
Frustration. There's a TM called Frustration.
Yeah, there is. I think I'm just slightly hesitant giving Water Pulse to Nejov, only because it is a good utility. I'm just thinking, is there anything else we're going to be able to use it? Probably not, you know.
We only have Gazef as water.
We have Pieter hanging back, don't we?
Yeah.
Can't learn it. We have Eevee, who, unless it's Vaporeon and will learn better moves anyway, then not one. Yeah, well, let's give it to Nejov, because I think Nejov does need a bit more attack. We learned that last time, and you know what? But Water Pulse would be helpful. And whilst it might be good for utility, no one's kind of coming up to be useful for it. So
Tail Whip. Oh.
Get rid of Water Gun, it's fine. We just want.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
We would always use water. There's no advantage to Water Gun over Water Pulse, so we will go with that. Lovely.
Tell me what is frustration?
Frustration does between like a tiny amount of damage or a huge amount of damage, depending on how much they dislike you. So really, it's only useful when, like, it's sort of thing you get in in like the Battle Frontier when it's Pokemon in the rental and they don't like you, so it'll do like the full. I think it's 104 base damage. So it's the most powerful normal move you can use without, like explosion hurting yourself or double edge hurting yourself. So it's the most powerful kind of not normal move you can use. But return is going to be the one that's useful for us because that's the one from when they love you. So the more they love you, the more power it'll do, and it's on the same range of power.
I get it.
So we might use return with Gazef later in the game, I think. Albeit we might just stick with Hyperfang, who knows. We'll see. Gazef obviously will make the end game, so to face these two, let's have Edger up front to start. I know you is on the planet Mount Moon. I kill you. Yes! Let's take him out. No name. Infidel. Now, Sentry doesn't get defense, but we are going to take special defense. Now, it does have Slash.
Which,
has a high crit out chance. But to be honest, if we died to a Sentry at lower level, Edger isn't meant for this world. Edger will be amazing when it's Alakazam, but
until then,
it does. Whilst it can hit fairly hard, it can't hit super hard just yet. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, Edger's obviously got some great power to it, but we've just got to be very wary of Edger's weaknesses, and I think that's the issue with Edger and Vustundo the last few episodes is that we've seen two with no defense capability whatsoever. Yeah. And it just means you can't swap in. And I find with Nuzlocke, you need a couple that are just smacking hard hitters, but they're useless if you can't swap them in, because otherwise you're waiting for someone to die to even put them in battle. Yeah. This is slightly more worrying. So I'm just going to change the Nejov just because one slash crit from a sand slash probably will do us in. Yeah. Or will come close. So there's no point in taking that risk. Sand attack, everyone's favourite move. But we'll just water pulse it. We'll try our new lovely move. Sand attack, obviously. Here comes the poison.
No!
Oh, not yet. Oh, come on, Nejov. From the early days you were poor at actually hitting. There we go, Nejov. Don't muck us around. Water pulse. Confuse it.
Super effective.
Yeah. The thing is with water pulse as well, there's a pretty good chance of confusing them. I think it's like 25%, but it seems to be 120% chance of confusing you.
Oh wow!
When it's used against you, as far as I'm concerned. It's one of those sorts of law kind of things. Yes. Edger and Nejov, a bit of experience there. Nejov, I think we'll just evolve Nejov straight away. Yeah, I think in Nuzlocke, you just got to do that.
Yeah. I mean, what you can do is just leave Edger and then
Edger's
swap it straight away to Nejov, so then Edger can continue getting more.
Edger's fine. I mean, if Edger, the only issue with Edger is if like something like Sash is out where it can do one big hit. Not worried about Ekans. We can kill them in one hit anyway. Yeah. So they'll be fine. Ekans with Intimidate. You see, I always want that on my Nuzlocke, but I never got it. I quite like Ekans. It's one of those things that no one ever really uses.
Oh god, I don't like it. I think it's just because the shape of a snake is just
It is literally snake backwards, if you haven't noticed.
No, I know. And it's just it creeps me out.
What are these?
Very interesting. Arbok. If you read it backwards, it says cobra, which means snake in Portuguese.
Ah, interesting. Because I was about to ask if it does in Portuguese, because Ekans is snake backwards, and then cobra, and then Yeah, then it's obviously cobra backwards. Yeah, exactly. But I wondered in Portuguese if they've done the same with the Portuguese words for snake.
No, because when I played
but
the
English
still version, but it would still be the same names because they wouldn't change it. It's the same as when you translate pretty much everything, you still leave the names because they're names, so technically you won't.
But there are Japanese names which are different, obviously. But I suppose it's different alphabet and everything at that point. So.
But in
maybe they kept the same name for the same alphabet types. Yeah. Okay, so we've got to face the big bad boss. What does he start with? Does he start with Onyx, or is Genghis Khan Onyx, and I don't know. Was the Genghis Khan second time round? I don't really remember at this point.
Just change to. I was going to ask for Vustundo.
You remember Vustundo? Yeah.
Yeah, because he has evolved, so he's a little bit better now, and I think a little bit of experience as well. Now that he has evolved. And Vustundo is quite good.
Yeah, well, I got Vustundo. Yeah. I must say, I'm impressed you got there. I suppose he probably talks in more of an Italian accent. They're important tools for keeping a criminal enterprise going.
That's not.
I'm the leader, Giovanni. Hey, I'm a little bit Italian. I'm the one with the authority on this over you.
No, I lived
Giovanni,
1 year with Italians You do not have an Italian accent, sorry.
I am sorry, but I am a tiny bit Italian, no? So I can speak the Italian better than you.
No, you
Mamma mia. Okay, I'm only 8 for Italian, and my great-granddad who's Italian died when my nan was 8, so fair enough. It's not that deeply ingrained. However, I'm more Italian than you. So, Rhyhorn, of course.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, Rhyhorn's always been quite cool. I was really sad because Rhydon was actually the first Pokemon ever designed. Like the design, it was his first creation. That's why you see Rhydons as the statues in all the Pokemon gyms as you walk in. And Rhydon statues are quite common in Pokemon. So it's like the first Pokemon that he designed. It's kind of a shame though that it's a bit late in the game, like it's Fire Zone, isn't it? So you don't really get the. By then it's sort of you kind of got your team sorted.
Exactly.
Kangaskhan is quite powerful, but we are designed for this.
Yeah, exactly.
Turn around. Every now and then a Kangaskhan comes to beat.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to take the chance?
I will take the chance. Can you use the new move, Seismic?
No, well, Seismic Toss does a set damage based on your health, based on your level.
Oh, okay.
So it will do 28 damage. So Karate Chop will definitely be better. The only thing I would say, low kick is quite heavy.
You can do if we get lucky, you'll do it several times, and I think.
Oh no, that's a different move you're thinking of. But low kick does based on their weight, and I'm guessing Kangaskhan's quite weighty. Super effective. Oh, this could really do damage.
No, it's not going to do damage. Not that much. What happened?
I told you Kangaskhan was powerful.
No, not like that.
She was beaten by her own game.
Oh my god! Now that she has evolved, no.
She was beaten by her own game. She was beaten by a fellow fighting attack, and not even a real fighting attack, a normal fighting attack.
It was a normal fighting attack. Oh my god! Kill with Gazef.
To be honest, you probably should just use Gizmo, because the whole point of Gizmo is that it's a ghost and you can just use it in this situation. Confuse Ray. Actually, it has bite. Uh-oh. It probably has bite. We should probably change.
Now see if he gets confused and he hurts himself.
It won't because it's one hit anyway. Probably.
Just hurt yourself.
Oh, it does a bite. It's
okay,
fine.
No, that's
we
okay.
can take a crit.
Can you use Shockwave?
Yeah, it's not going to do a lot though.
But
it'll do something, but he's confused, so I guess we'll take the chance.
Yeah.
You can only bite us.
So now you will hurt yourself.
Vustundo!
Yes! Hurt yourself and kill yourself.
Oh, I did nothing.
Oh god.
It's fine, we'll just carry on. It probably will use a potion or something. I feel this Kangaskhan was quite. I mean, Kangaskhan is fairly. Oh no.
No. No!
No, it's fine, because bites are special attacks. So that doesn't actually matter.
Can you.
Confuse Ray
again. Yeah. I was going to ask first.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. I don't know if he uses a potion or not. Vustundo. I'll be honest, Vustundo has been pushing it on the defensive front. I know it was tail whipped, but yeah, Mega Punch, that hit hard. And I think if you're fighting and you can't take out a normal at the same level, when you're fully evolved, you haven't quite got the hitting power.
Yeah.
And I think in the long run, maybe that's what was meant to be. The thing is,
yes.
we were planning to record another episode. David's gone to see his sister for a birthday. We're planning to do more episodes of David later. We'll have to let him watch this episode first.
Yes.
Oh, there we are, because we did it.
I was so proud that no Pokemon had died with me next to you, and now it died. And
yeah.
I have to be honest, Vustundo was, he's really good, but he was becoming very weak in the past few episodes. And I think and even with even with the evolution, that's a tough battle. It's a Kangaskhan. It's fully evolved. Well, it's a single evolution, but it's a powerful Pokemon. It's using a 80 power moving Mega Punch with the stab. It's its own type. You don't have the best defense. You had a tail up on you. Even so, if you're fighting and you're facing a normal, it's not got any more room to evolve. It's not got any more room to grow. If it can't win that, then there's no point.
Is it going to be able to do it for us in the crux moments?
Yeah.
It's not. It can't.
It's not.
If it couldn't do that, then that's its purpose. That was a super effective fight there.
Yeah.
It didn't have the speed either, like it's supposed to be speedy enough. And Kangaskhan is quick, fair. But
now the thing
again, that was your moment. That wasn't even you trying to pull us out of the mire. That was you in your. That should have been your situation.
Yeah. And it should have been the moment for him to show...
We'll probably watch it back and realise why Horn helped us as well.
No, it was the moment to prove his value, and he didn't.
And I think that's the thing there. Sometimes they're tragic. Sometimes like the Char Slayer, it shouldn't have happened. Sometimes like the Tarda, we could have stopped it, but it was mainly the Tarda being a little weak. Yeah. But this was when you just had to step up and do it. We could have swapped. We could have swapped and chucked it around and won eventually. But I think in the long run, perhaps we've now learned that Vustundo would have just held us back. You know what? She had her act. She tried to freshen it up. She tried a new act.
And you know
what? But you know what? Everyone loved the comeback. Everyone loved the comeback.
Exactly.
It was great.
And
but there was nothing. There was
now
nothing
we
really
can
new.
Put Eve on our team.
Yes.
So it was meant to
actually,
be...
we do have Pieter as well.
Oh, okay.
And actually, we do have Evie.
And we do have Evie.
We don't
have a fire.
We don't. On the note of fire, you haven't actually seen the previous episode, so there is that. Well, no, we call Meowth. We call Meowth, but Meowth isn't really going to be used.
I've seen Meowth on list of Pokemon when you went to put it on the.
Fair enough.
So
there's an opportunity for fires later in the game. So I'm just.
But, okay.
We can catch. I'm not sure we can catch Magma and Vulpix. I can't remember if Magma's on this or not. They are available later, so I'm just a bit reticent of doing that. And the same with Jolteon. We can go once we got Surf. We can go and potentially get Magneton.
Yes.
Or maybe Pikachu, or maybe an Electrode, but it depends what we get.
Yes.
But ideally, Magneton would be ideal.
If we have Pikachu and Eevee on the same team. You know what I think about it.
Yes.
They are a couple. They are the perfect couple. And for people that don't know this, Tom, when I first met Tom, one of the things I said was Pikachu and Eevee would make the perfect couple. And he said, comes from a person that I have pretty much zero knowledge about Pokemon. And this comes from you. You said, there's no way they could be together. Because they are not from the same type. They don't belong together. And then we went to see Pokédex. And it was
They are from the same egg group.
They are from the same
Because they forced Pikachu to breed with everything. Yeah, they're both from, I think, the field group or something.
They are the cutest couple in Pokemon.
Yeah, they can breed.
They
officially can have babies.
Exactly.
So if we find a female Pikachu.
Pikachu babies.
We can go have Pikachu babies.
Pikachu.
Can we just, on this note, though, we must take a moment to say goodbye to...
Oh, yes.
The not quite so mighty nowadays Vustundo. Can we just take a moment to... I know we've just called out Vustundo on perhaps long term. She didn't have what we needed. We must remember, and I think you must judge all acts.
Yeah, it did
on
very
their
well
peak.
when
and at her peak...
It's true.
Come on. We must remember that at her peak, she was an absolute hero. She avenged the Char Slayer's death.
Yes.
She was a grand fighter for us early in the game, and I think we owe her a debt in that sense.
She was the only female on the team.
I'm glad I didn't give Rock Tomb to it a minute ago.
I know. And he's the only female on the team.
No, we got Gizzy.
Besides Gizzy. But
Gizzy's dead,
mainly a male team. So I'm very proud of Vustundo female, Vustunda. You've done the best you could do.
Yes.
I am proud to say goodbye to you.
You know what?
You served your purpose, and now we need to fill your place. So shall.
I feel the Char Slayer was just like, you were never really going to be that useful. Bye. And we just chucked him in a hedge. I think that's literally what we said.
Literally.
The Tarda, we left the Tarda back buried in the ground for new life to spring from her ashes. Vustundo, however, I feel this is a true goodbye. This is a real goodbye. Not like not like one of those fake goodbyes. Not one of those silly ones where you just insert the goodbye music because something got away that we didn't manage to catch. But Vustundo, you've honoured us well.
You've done well, Vustundo.
And now we must say goodbye to you.
Goodbye,
and we must let the goodbye music play.
Yeah. Okay, then put, I don't know, picture.
Now, in terms of the back,
So
I think for now, we need Mbappe anyway for a bit of cut. A bit anyway, but
Oh, Mbappe is so low level.
No, we're not going to use Mbappe as part of the team.
No,
it's
but
more
still.
just we need to cut into. You know what? That's not.
You can give cut to Peter.
Oh yeah, but I'm not wasting it on someone I actually want to use. Now,
Oh, okay.
what we could do, we can go have Barbagy out for now, just because we can go and collect Fly, and we can go and make use of Fly, and then at least we've got that sorted out.
Yeah, okay.
We will go and swap it out in a minute.
Though, we can teleport.
That's true. But let's just go and sort it out because we need to go and collect Fly anyway.
Yeah,
in fact, to do that, I think we need cut, don't we? I think we need to cut to go up there. So we need Mbappe anyway. Ugh!
That is so.
But do you think we should perhaps not show Dave what happened and then just start the next episode and just wait how long until he notices if Vustundo isn't with us?
That would be
quite funny. It'd be quite heartbreaking, but quite funny. And I think it's Dave, so actually that'd be cruel to you, but to Dave it's just funny.
I would really like to see his face when he hears you say that. Cruel to me, but to him it's funny. And you know what? It could happen just like it happened before. Him making a lovely, perfect scene for the fun of the episode.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Dave, but that is true. You are very funny when you're stressed.
I'm on a chair. Can't get down. No, actually,
Oh God. Are those the two where you could no?
Oh, they're just on the battle us. How'd you get in? Good effort. I just cut down a tree, mate. Honestly, I probably could have squeezed past it. I'm, fairly slender. I'm like 12. My secret retreat. Don't tell anyone.
File. Okay.
She's just giving us HM2. Yay, Fly. I'm going to fly on a Pidgey. Yeah, flying on a Fearow is fair enough, but I'm just going to fly on my Pidgey. Okay, Fly. Might as well get this sorted out. Oh, yeah, we put it back in the box. Oh, well, you know what? Whenever we need Fly, we've then got it. That's useful.
Yes.
So, over here, I can't remember if there's any item. I feel like there might be, but I don't really know. We probably could.
Oh, was it the bit where the grass is different?
Yeah, it's like different
isn't
grass, but it's not any of these bits of grass, I don't think. Do. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Right. We can go face this couple. Let's just see what we've got.
I think it'll be the last.
This is a double. We probably should have healed when we left, but let's have Edger out and a bit of Gazef, I think. We'll just knock them out nice and quick. I don't actually know what this couple have. They're not in the original game because obviously it's a double battle at least. Sometimes the intent of our love scares me.
Ooh,
filth.
That's creepy and filth.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It's
they're
Katana.
holding hands.
It's Katana. Right, wrap. Oh,
Liam.
this is a serious
no.
battle.
Oh my God!
This is a serious battle.
That is. Oh, and they're level 29.
Shall we? I'm going to reflect.
Okay.
Which is a good plan. Unless they both attack Edger, which is trouble. Shall we be fine? Who's more down? I think the Rapidash is more physical moves that could really hurt Edger. They won't. It'll have Stomp or something. To be honest, Ninetales won't have great moves. It'll probably have Confuse Ray, our favourite.
Okay.
I think we just chomp down on the Rapidash.
Yeah.
Quick attack. Oh.
God.
Okay, that's fine. That's not the worst thing in the world. That's.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, and it flinched. That is good. That is good.
That is really good.
Right.
Just you side beam? No.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to recover and just keep Edger topping up?
I mean, it didn't do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
to be
it's
honest.
just if they both attack Edger, that's the only thing.
No, I get it. Yeah, okay, we can use recover.
I'm going to anticipate another quick attack on Edger, and just then we'll recover after the quick attack, and then we're just going to chomp on the Rapidash again. Yeah. It's fine, and then we're back to full, and then hopefully we'll flinch the Rapidash. What we don't want to do is lose 2 in the first.
Yeah, no.
In the start of this.
True.
That would be slightly stressful.
That's good.
Ooh, that's not good.
That's
Burn
not good
is not
now.
good. That means our attack is cut. Right, we're going to swap. We're going to swap Edger out of there, and we're just going to bring in. Not Edger, sorry. We're gonna swap out Gazef. I'm just checking this Gazef.
Yeah.
Gazef is going to go up before Nejov.
Yes, probably.
Fair enough.
And at least it equals a little bit of level.
We've got Reflect up, so the defense is nice and high now. So
Yeah.
Side Beam. That's Rapidash gone. Now it's 2v1, so that's fine.
Okay. That's good.
God, this couple work. It's one of the few trains in the game I didn't actually know what they used. Oh, don't do it to Nezha. That's fine.
Doing to Edge, so it's...
Edge is fine. Edge has no attack to hurt herself. Well, she doesn't have defense to defend either, but it's fine. We've got Reflector. Water Pulse.
See if it works.
And if Edge keeps hurt herself, then we'll just swap. Yeah, we'll just swap Edge because we really safeguard. Alright, fair enough. So that would have been good opening move, Ninetales, to be honest. But there we are. Not that I'm planning on doing an awful lot of that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's fully evolved, so we're going to have that slight issue there. I'm just going to take Edge out to them. We'll go with Willow and just double brutalise. It's fine. We'll just use 4 against your 2 Pokemon. So we're a really fair train like that. There we are. Bit of Water Pulse.
And
Confusion. No. Reflect's worn off, but that's not a problem anymore. Let's use a bit of Rock Tomb just because we can. I've just changed it to Bite just because I want to have a chance to teach Rock Tomb.
Yeah.
Do.
Died.
Done.
Yay.
I mean, Boomerang would be much more powerful, but I just wanted to use the new move.
No, that's good.
Gazif, 28. See, I trust in Gazif. I trust deeply in Willow, and I trust in Gizmo to just be fine because it's Gizmo. And Nezhov I trust, but I feel like I could trust more in Nezhov.
I think Nezhov is. I think probably you need to put him more in battle for now. I think he's been off a little bit, so that's why
he needs to catch. The problem with Nezhov isn't going to be useful for the gym because obviously it's grass.
Yeah.
So we need to bear that in mind. We can go get some TMs from the Celadon though, so we're probably going to pop Celadon. We should do it before we end though.
Yeah.
I think actually we are getting on quite a lot. We had a bit of a chat at the start. I think what we need to do then is have a little go at catching whatever's in this grass here. Just check what items we have because we should be only on Great Balls because the Great Job has bestowed upon us the knowledge that we should only use. Well, not use Pokeballs.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of actually doing damage off like this.
Okay.
The little damage.
Gizmo.
Gizmo Astonish.
Astonish.
It's true. I'm pretty sure they're all like normals around here, but we'll start with it. We can use Confuse Ray and.
If we can use Confuse Ray, then we don't really do much.
That's fine. We can't.
We don't need it.
That's fine. That's. That's
and it's good for Edge because Gizmo because he's almost level 30, so
Yeah, it won't grow from this though. It's only a Raptor. I panicked for a slight moment there and remembered it isn't going to do anything. Grasta literally can't hurt us. So, beautiful. It's nice to feel safe. And having a ghost is so useful.
It is
unbelievably useful.
Oh, good!
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't quite do it. I don't think there's actually honestly much we can catch here. I haven't actually intended to check. Yes, Duo!
Yay!
I would quite happily have this on our team. I do like a Duo.
They're really good. Even though it's a level 18, can you trying to find
Don't want to Shockwave. We have to catch the first one we see. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm more than happy with it. If it's confused, it's easier. You use a Great Ball and they're just easy to catch.
Yeah, it might just do a bit of damage to itself. That's the main thing. Oh, we see, it's good of mind. I like it. It's got a good mind. Great Ball. Job will honour this catch. Come on, Duo. No.
No. Oh, it's fine because they did attack, so it's normal that they wouldn't do.
No, it isn't. No, yeah, it's going to hurt itself a lot. It will. We're just going to spite it to waste some time. Oh. That's fine.
It's fine because it's if it hurts, it's
Pursuit. Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, too.
That's fine. No. The problem is that's super effective, and it does double damage if we try and pull out.
Oh, okay.
So we should probably pull her out of it now. Even if it does Pursuit, it's not going to kill. But Pursuit is a dangerous move against Gizmo.
Or Edgier.
Doesn't really matter who we use, as long as they can just take a hit or two. Let's use Nezhov. We're just going to throw Great Balls at it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Two. Hurt yourself. Come on, make it a 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4, that's fair enough. And it won't be confused anymore. It won't hurt itself anymore. Perfect for catching. Here goes the Great Ball. Come on, Neji. Give us a Duo. I'm quite excited for the Duo. I wanted one for this because I was thinking we don't need Fly and we just get to the point where we need Fly. And to be honest, we didn't bring the Pidgey with us.
No, I know.
And
it's not.
If we caught Pidgey earlier on, I would have used it, but it was too late for it, really.
Yeah, and the thing is, Duo is really good.
Duo is actually
we're gonna see the stats, but I think
it's a bit flimsy, but it is quick and powerful.
And he still attacked, and it was really good attack.
Yeah.
So that was a really good catch.
What are you thinking, though? I'm kind of thinking why.
Do you know the why?
Yeah.
I was just remembering the name.
Well, Yanok. I like Yanok.
Yeah.
Yanok the Second.
Yanok the Second.
I like it.
Because that would be like a perfect.
And we're gonna go with.
Was it H?
What?
Yeah, or was it? Oh, was it like this?
Yanok. It was like that.
And then.
And then we're gonna go with I.
No, but just do it like a. Yeah.
No, we're gonna go with I. We're gonna go proper old school. Yanok
Yes.
the Second.
That is perfect.
Yes.
Can we see the stat? Can we go and see the stats
Yeah.
now?
Well, before we finish up, then we will go and see how Yanok the Second is doing.
But it
and
looks
obviously,
very promising.
Yeah. Well, Yanok obviously traded his place for Willow, which was very noble. But I really liked the name Yanok, so I'm pleased that we can find a successor to Yanok.
A really good successor.
Yeah.
Shall we say? I don't want to talk too soon, but I'm quite hopeful on this. Yanok the Second.
So Yanok the Second, naughty.
Woo!
Yeah. Alright, that's one of the defences, which is
wow.
probably special defence, judging by its
42 on attack. That's
really
really good.
From sleep. Also, we could use Yanok for the grass gem that we're
for
coming
the
up.
grass gem as well.
It's
yes.
lovely. Look at that 42 attack. It's all
42
attack. And a bit
I
of
mean,
speed.
special defense is 19, so you know. But 32 speed, so
Well,
that's really good. And normal defense is 25,
I'm particularly pleased about this because I've done 2 Nuzlocks on Fire Red Leaf Green before.
Yeah.
And both times I've ended up with very similar Pokemon due to the way what things I found.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the duo last time, which is lovely. So we're just kind of shaking it up a bit, and I'm quite pleased about that.
So take away Umber.
Yeah. And then when Dave joins us this evening and we record the next episode, it'll be marvellous. We'll just have to do duo out, and then we're like, we're just trying to do, we won't mention it, and we'll go, oh right, you've got a new Pokemon. Da, 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 da. And it's like, yeah, we're just training up to do it at the moment, We'll go check on Pieta, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And just see how long it takes him to actually fully question Vustundo. And I think we might just pretend to not hear the first time he asks about it. We'll just try and move on subtly and swiftly.
I am very happy. Look at that. He's a level 18 and he's already 42 attack. Can you imagine when you get to the level of our team, like 25, 28? How amazing would that be?
Yanok.
I know, it's really good. It has better attack than some of the Pokemon we have.
The big Gizmo is a special attacker.
Yeah.
Gizmo, special attack 60. I'm glad we're giving it Shockwave. Shockwave is a very good move. You could probably keep that at the end of it because it is very helpful to have a move that will always hit.
Yeah.
Especially as flying Pokemon like to use Sound Attack and Double Team. So Gizmo is really good opener in some ways. Actually, Gizmo is just great to have in a Nuzlocke because you can just swap in to anything that's going to use fighting or normal. So that's going to help us a lot. But you know what? We're going to save up here and we're going to leave Tavid mulling over the sad part of Vustundo. But in all honesty, I feel like Vustundo knew she just had a comeback tour. She took the extra money. It belonged on one of those boxes. They go back for that final fight. She was a boxer after all, really. And she came back for that final fight. And it's always one too many of the boxes, isn't it? There's a money maker, but then they end up with brain damage for the rest of their lives. And it wasn't worth it, really.
Again,
and I think with Vustundo,
it was meant to be because then the game knew we would get to duo.
Exactly.
And that would be
Yanok the Second will rise from the ashes of the mighty the great Vustundo. And we will take a nod to the great Yanok who sacrificed her own place of us to enable Willow's great journey. And on the note of Willow's great journey, that's where we'll be taking ourselves next time because Willow will be going back to the Pokemon Tower and we'll be, fulfilling Willow's destiny. Yes. We'll see you next time for that, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, I've been Thomas. This has been Today's the Human. I've been playing Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke with Patricia.
Hello.
And good night.
And good evening. Thank you for watching.
Death and violence will come to you. This is a beautiful, beautiful town, by the way, guys. Let's go and smash it up. Dum tum ti 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 ti. How did you die? What is happening to my men? Steve! He was the one man who tried!